All right, you ready for me? All right. Good evening. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate your time. My name is Justin Stuenberg. I'm the Vice President of Planning and Capital Projects for IndyGo, here overseeing all of our capital improvement program. So as you all know, the Red Line began construction in June of 2018 after a lengthy delay in federal funding. And after construction started, there were some utility relocations that we needed to complete before our crews could make substantial progress. These two issues threatened to push the completion of the Red Line towards the end of 2019. At the same time the Red Line opens, IndyGo will be reconfiguring the entire local route network that significantly changes routes and enhances the level of service across the city. Changes this significant are most successful when weather is warm and the days are longer. So for customer safety and comfort, IndyGo is committed to executing the network realignment in warmer weather. We also seek to live up to promises made in the Marion County Transit Plan, which voters approved in 2016, which called for the investment in the local routes to happen in 2019. The citizens of Marion County voted for this referendum out of recognition that better transit service is desperately needed, and we want to live up to those expectations. So with that in mind, starting Monday, February 11th, IndyGo Red Line contractors will be ramping up activity on the corridor to accelerate that construction schedule. This acceleration plan will shorten the duration of Red Line construction by 4 months. This will shorten the time the construction is inconveniencing residents, business owners, and drivers in the corridor. We'll be adding as many as 15 construction crews to work simultaneously along the entire 13-mile stretch with the intent of completing all major construction by midsummer. Additionally, the construction team has been authorized to add some evening and weekend work. This will allow the Red Line to open to passengers by the end of the summer. It's important to remember that Red Line construction includes utility, drainage, curb, sidewalk, crosswalk, signal, pavement, and station work. And this acceleration plan means that construction will continue throughout the full 13-mile corridor with some additional parking and lane restrictions. Two important impacts would be that beginning on Monday, February 11th, a small section of Virginia Avenue will be closed for 6 weeks for utility, curb, sidewalk, pavement, and station work. This had been previously communicated over the past several weeks. Also beginning Monday, February 11th, all street parking on College Avenue from 38th to 66th will be restricted to allow construction crews a safe and continuous work zone. These parking restrictions are anticipated to last until May, but may be lifted earlier in some sections as work is completed. We'll be hosting 2 informational open houses about the acceleration along College Avenue on Tuesday, February 19th at the Indianapolis Arts Center. Those are at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Again, both Tuesday, February 19th at the Indianapolis Arts Center. Information on this project is shared weekly about construction changes and expected impacts on our website and through weekly email. Connect to those resources at indigored.com or by calling 317-635-3344. Additionally, the full 13-mile corridor will receive a mailer about acceleration pointing to these resources. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
One of the questions we have, as far as the budget, are you guys still on task with the budget at this particular time with this acceleration project?
Yes, when the project started, we did have a healthy contingency budget intended to address things like this. We're still processing all of the change orders that are coming in, but we are expected to stay within FTA guidelines in terms of contingencies, percentages, and we don't expect the project budget to change. Because of how quickly this detail is moving, we'd prefer if you could submit a request in writing and we could give the more precise numbers.
And do you have an exact dollar amount on how much it will cost to accelerate?
Yeah, so if you remember, there are 2 construction contracts. One is with Reith Riley, what we call our Package A, so all of our civil work, and then the other is Package B, which is F.A. Wilhelm Construction. This acceleration is primarily intended for Reith Riley, and that amount is, get the full amount, $3,572,197.71. And we'll be bringing another change order for Wilhelm's acceleration at a later date.
Are you increasing the staffing to complete this project faster, or is it just the hours?
So it will be staffing for the contractor. Yes, they will be bringing on many additional crews. Those crews will be working additional hours in terms of overtime hours.
Do
Do you have exact hours that this work is going to be going on? How late?
So the primary work days will be Monday through Friday. They will be working their normal hours, but then also into the evenings, so generally around 7 p.m. And then they will be working Saturdays as well. They will be working occasionally on Sundays, not on a regular basis, and there will be a few instances where they need to work overnight hours to do a few key elements, but those will not be extended for any sort of duration.
So 7 p.m. would be the latest during the week that this work would be done?
It'd be the DPW's kind of evening hour definition, which is generally around 7 p.m. I'd have to confirm the exact hour.
Can you speak to why this is the first time that the public is hearing about these delays?
So I would say that we've been communicating this to our board at our public meetings almost every month. That when the red line was first started, when construction started, the federal delay, I think, was well publicized throughout the city. And then the utility delays we have been reporting to our board on a regular basis every month in those public meetings. So I guess I would counter that we have been communicating that that those delays have been happening.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here.